Hello everyone. This is a video to show you a very annoying issue that is been going on with some accounts on the Xbox 360. For the last couple of months, several users have been unable to transfer their licenses as they get a message about a problem communicating with Xbox Live. Now, this is only affecting certain accounts, as I will show you during this video. Firstly, here I am going to log in to my personal Xbox Live account so I can show you how this issue appears. Now, you might be wondering about all these black and gray bars you're seeing on screen. Well, they're there because I've decided to hide all other personal information from my profile. However, I must mention that I am currently subscribed to Xbox Live Gold with this account, as this is relevant to show you how this affects different types of accounts, or rather how it doesn't. If we go to my account management, we'll get an error message which reads, "Sorry, there's a problem with the Xbox service. Try again later. For help with this problem, go to xbox.com/errorhelp," and we get a status code. In my experience, this is actually an error that shows to all Xbox Live Gold accounts or Game Pass Ultimate accounts. Maybe because of how now there are different types of subscriptions, like Game Pass Ultimate, and Gold. And well, maybe these subscription titles were never updated on the Xbox 360. However, I do not believe that this error is that relevant, as in my experience, it doesn't affect your ability to download your own games or anything. Nonetheless, the actual big issue comes when I try to select the license transfer option, as I get the following message. There was a problem communicating with Xbox Live, please try again later, and we get a link which doesn't work. It doesn't matter how many times I select this option, I always get the same message. Now, in order to show you how this is only affecting some accounts, I'll log in to a different account. Now, I'll be using the account of one of my cousins who was generous enough to lend it to me. We'll get the details of his account in a second. If we go to his profile, it will appear as a gold account, but he's in fact currently subscribed to Game Pass Ultimate on his Xbox One. I won't be showing you any more personal details about his profile either, but if we go to his account management, we'll get the same error message that I got, which once again, I don't believe it's that relevant. However, if we choose the license transfer option, we'll now see that he doesn't get any error message. In fact, the license transfer option works as well as it should, which is great news. That means this option is still enabled and working in 2021, although not for everyone. Well, let's try now with yet another account. Now I'll log in to another cousin's account and show you what happens with his. This account is not subscribed to any Xbox Live service, so it appears as an Xbox Live free account, which was formerly known as an Xbox Live Silver account back in the day. If we go into this account's management, firstly we'll notice that there is not any error message right away, as this membership is listed exactly as it is, free. Then, if we select the license transfer option, we'll notice that everything is working well. If I wanted and he wanted, I would be able to transfer his licenses to my console without any issues. Let me show you the license transfer option with one more account. This one I created recently at the end of last year, and even though it's quite new, it's completely unaffected by this issue. This account is also on the Xbox Live free membership, as I do not actively use it. So if we go into this account's management option, we'll see that everything is working well. And if we pick the license transfer option, we'll find that everything is also ready to be transferred. So now that I've shown you with 3 different accounts that it's possible to transfer licenses and that there is no problem with my console connecting to Xbox Live or reaching its servers, maybe you're thinking that the license transfer option will now be available for the very first account I showed you. So let's check it out. So let's go into account management and let's select the license transfer option. But just as before, I still can't transfer my licenses. Now, this issue has been reported time and time again across different forums and social networking sites, with reports going back as far as February from this year, meaning that at the time of recording this video, 5 months have already passed with no solution whatsoever. I took the time to select and show you some of these reports and how Microsoft has sadly completely ignored them. On Microsoft forums, the earliest report I was able to find was this one from February the 16th. Here we can see a picture of the same error screen that we have seen on this video so many times already. And as you can see, if we scroll, no one replied with a fix to this issue. If we go to the bottom of the page, this person even says there is no fix as it's a Microsoft issue. We have some other posts. We have one from March the 15th, which is the same screen. We have the same screen here. Another one from March the 27th. Another one from March the 28th. And another one from April the 28th as well. It must be noted that this one, the one from March the 28th, it was posted by Fisher 2000, who also posted it on Reddit. Let me find it here. He also posted it on Reddit. Here's his same post from April the 9th. And lots of different people gathered to his post to complain about the same issue. So if we go back to the post on Microsoft Forums, we can check the latest reply on this post, which was on June the 21st. Now, this post was made on March 28th, so that means that almost 3 months later, no one has gotten a fix for this issue, okay? It must be noted that this user, Fisher2000, he said that he had followed all the troubleshooting guides possible and that he has even called Microsoft support to no avail, which is an experience that many of us can relate to, I believe. It is baffling to think that these are Microsoft official forums, that lots of people have commented here, and yet in almost 4 months of having this semi-big post here, no official word from Microsoft or Xbox has come. If we go to Reddit, we can count at least 6 other posts from different people commenting on similar experiences. Now, maybe you're thinking these haven't been the most appropriate channels to reach out to Microsoft about this issue. Well, if we go to Twitter, we will see that a lot of users, myself included, have tweeted to Xbox support, to Larry Heap, aka Major Nelson, and even to Phil Spencer about the issue, and no one has taken the time to even acknowledge the existence of this issue. On Twitter, the earliest tweet I found is this one from February the 3rd. From then, we can see a timeline of lots of different users complaining and getting completely ignored on this popular networking site. As I've said, no one is replying to these messages. So that one was from February the 3rd. If we go all the way up, we can find also Fisher here again. And the most recent being 6 hours ago. Today is July the 6th, and this was 6 hours ago, and there's still no answers from anyone on Twitter. So please, Microsoft and Xbox team, at least acknowledge that this is something that is going on and help us find a fix to it. It's very frustrating that this issue only affects certain accounts and is locking us out of our games if we want to play them offline. Maybe you can reach out to us, to the community, and together we can find out what our accounts have in common that is preventing us from transferring licenses. Whatever you do, please do not let another 5 months go by before you take action. Thanks to all the users who have reported this issue online, and thank you to everyone who took the time to watch this video. Let's all hope for the best. See you later.